Pay more for something when the quality isn't there. Oh. What's up YouTube, it's your girl Janae and I am back with another video. And as you already see by the freaking title, I'm going to be giving you guys a life update. I know I've been dropping like Easter eggs and hints and packing and school and blah blah blah, and y'all just want to get the whole rundown on everything. Trust me, I am here to spill all the tea. In this video, I'm going to cover school, I'm going to cover moving, and I'm going to cover my car. These are the top 3 asked questions. I can't go live, I can't make a post without someone saying, oh Jada, where's your car? Oh Jada, why are you moving? When are you moving? Are you moving? Oh Jada, are you still in school? I just want to start off with moving. So I've been knowing that I was going to move since about March, April, only because I kind of felt it coming. Everything is going up, right? So the apartment I live in, for the price, like for the price, you can't really beat it. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, you can't beat it at all. However, I knew that they were going to give me a notice more than likely that my rent would be going up. Inflation is a thing. I already kind of knew. But depending on how much it would be going up, I felt like if you're not updating anything, why am I paying more? And I get it, inflation, cool beans. But this is a very, very old apartment. These buildings have been here for 20 plus years. I don't want to pay that for this apartment. Now I would pay that for anything else, but for this apartment, no. So when the time came, I gave my notice that I will not be returning. I will be vacating my unit. So I kind of messed myself up because I did that before I had something lined up. But that was because you have a time limit. You have to do like a 60-day notice, and I want to make sure for sure like they don't think I'm staying. So now I'm kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place because I have to be out of here on August 21st and I don't have nowhere to go, and I'm OD picky, and I'm not moving just anywhere. The next place that I move, I want to settle for a decent period of time. I'm tired of moving. I'm just tired of it. Like all this packing up, moving, going here, going there. But I've always found a flaw in everywhere that I move. Like everywhere gets better than the last, because the last is always something that's lacking in my personal feelings. And to pay more for something when the quality isn't there. Oh. That shit just scared the out of me. Oh, and yeah, I don't want nobody living above me. So yeah, that's a dub. A lot of people was like, Jada, you could have waited a year. I just like, no, I'm over it. So the flaws that I found in my apartment. Number 1, my apartment is fully carpeted. The only things that do not have carpet are the bathrooms and the kitchen. I personally prefer, which my last apartment had hardwood or vinyl, whatever you want to call it, on all of the living space. So the bedrooms were carpeted, which I don't mind, but the actual living room and all of that dining area was hardwood, was hard flooring, which I prefer. I feel like carpet in living spaces is kind of dated, and I think it's more of a preference thing. I don't have any kids. I don't have, I don't need carpet on that part, and I just don't think it's pleasing to the eye. I personally don't like carpet in the living room. That's just me. I don't like carpet really in any room, but I can tolerate it for a bedroom. So number 2, my showers and my tubs and stuff, the tiling in the actual tub is not tile. Like it's I don't even know how to describe it. It's almost like peel and stick type of stuff, and it's ghetto. It looks very, very ghetto. If I showed y'all my AC and water heater room, y'all would be like, girl, what the hell? Like I just can't even fathom going in there. And I had problems when I first moved in. Hey y'all, so I forgot to say, but when we first moved in, that almost started a fire. So like our AC unit, well, first of all, the people above us, their AC unit flooded, and so then ours ended up doing the same thing, and it was leaking onto the water heater, and it literally almost caused a fire. It smelled like smoke in here. We had to call 911. Everybody had to come and, you know, basically assess the place. The fire department is literally right down the street, so they came rushing, and it was a whole big thing, and that was a huge red flag to me. Yeah, that was very, very scary. Like, we had to rush out of here because it was crazy. With my AC unit and my water heater, the water in this apartment does not get hot. I like ghetto hot water. I like hot showers. I have not taken a hot shower in this apartment since I've lived here. They told me that they were going to replace my water heater. They never replaced it. And that room just, I'm going to insert all this so y'all can see. I don't care because I'm going to be out of here. It's not a bad apartment at all, but being the fact that it's super duper old, it's only so much you can do to cover up what's wrong with appliances, baby. Appliances. I'm super duper picky to the T, and so the actual like model unit had a flat stove, and this one doesn't. And I don't know, I'm just super duper picky. I definitely prefer stainless steel. So there's like pros and cons to my last apartment and this one. My last apartment had stainless steel appliances. This apartment has black, and it has like a eye stove, whatever. I've never had one of those. I hate dealing with it. It gets dirty on the inside. I personally hate it. You can buy like the cover, the things that go inside to catch food, but I just think personally that's ghetto. I don't like that. That's just me. So like I said, I looked past it because when I moved here, I was moving here with someone else, and it had to kind of be a combined effort as far as looking for what would fit. There's just little things that I'm just over and I don't want to pay for because I feel like it's not worth the price. Even though Augusta is small, Evans, Grovetown is small, they're building newer, updated places for people who, you know, fit, you know, who want to move there. So all of these older apartment buildings are trying to catch up, and it's just like, it's trash. Not trash, but it's not worth it. They're trying to match their prices to these newer builds. Like, you can't compete where you don't compare, and that's where my thing lies. So I'm just ready to move. I don't know where I'm moving yet. I did have an apartment lined up that I was set on. However, it meted all my checkpoints. Well, I'll talk about my checkpoints first. So my checkpoints for my next place I stay, whether it be house, townhome, apartment, I have like a very, very, not long checklist, but a very strict checklist, but I will not stray away from. So number one, hardwood floors, hard flooring. It could be vinyl, it could be whatever, plank, whatever, must be in the living space. No ifs, no ands, no buts. Has to be, gotta be. If it ain't, I ain't going. So anywhere, living room, dining room, kitchen, which is pretty common now, more so than like older, you know, places. So that shouldn't be too hard to find. But that's number one, because this apartment does not have that, which is a major flaw. Two, a garage is a must-have. Even if it's an apartment, it must have some type of garage access. Like, this apartment has garages. I just didn't never get one. My truck was wrecked majority of the time that I've been living here. But it must have a garage. And I say it must have a garage only because when I get my truck back, I want my car not only to be garage kept, but when I had my truck, like whether it be this apartment or my last apartment, I would just notice little scratches and little stuff on my car personally that I feel like I did not make. And I don't want to risk, like, I want my car to be, you know, garage kept. That's the best way I can put it. I don't want it just sitting out. I don't want nobody, you know, seeing my car. Like my last apartment, people was breaking into people's cars. I'm just glad nobody ever broke into my truck. Like, that was just my main thing. So I really want a garage. It doesn't have to be 2 cars. It can just be 1. The Lexus can park outside. Like, I just want a garage. That's what I'm set on. And I said that because, you know, I haven't had my car in a long time, and I really want to take care of it once I get it back. Updated kitchen. Appliances must be stainless steel. That is an absolute must. If the appliances aren't stainless steel, I just absolutely cannot deal. I settled for this because they were black, and you know, black is more like, it's not like white. Now a white refrigerator, hell no. I kind of settled for the black because it wasn't too sticking out. But stainless steel appliances, no ifs, no ands, no buts. For a backsplash, I just think a backsplash brings the kitchen together. This apartment has a backsplash and it's just so cute. It's like a gray backsplash. I love it. I just want everything to be new and more up to date, and I want something that's more modern because I don't plan on moving for a while. This move is gonna be all about me. When I moved to both of my apartments, even though I kind of did everything, like I kind of was the one looking at the apartments, submitting applications and doing all of that, this is like my move. This is my first time moving alone, not with a man. When I moved my first time, I was with a dude. When I moved my second time, I was with a dude. And this is my first time moving for me. I feel like it's a fresh start. No memories in the house besides me. This house holds plenty of memories, good and bad. And I'm just ready to wipe that away and move into my place, Jada Jonay's place. I don't even want to think about a budget. I don't like, it's literally about me. I haven't had that moment for me. Like either way it goes, sadly, I'm probably gonna have to stay with my mama for about a month or two so I can kind of get everything together, because I have less than 30 days to find something. And if I'm not going the apartment route, or I'm trying to look for a house, stuff like that takes a minute, and you got to go by what's available. So that's kind of my fault because I let go of what I had before I really had something lined up. So that's kind of like a knock on me. I'm gonna try to talk to my apartment now to see like if I can prolong, like go like for a month, do one more month here so I can get everything together. But I'm just super excited nonetheless. Like I just look at everything as a blessing, everything is a lesson, and everything happens for a reason. So I'm not like super duper upset about it. I kind of cried about it and I was like, dang, why did I let it go? And I didn't have nothing lined up. But personally for me, I just don't see myself staying here for another year. I'm over it, and I just don't want to live here no more. Like it's time for something new, something fresh. And this, like I said, this last move is probably going to be my last move for a while, and this will lead into my next topic now, finally. So the girls that know, but in September I will be starting cosmetology school. This is going to be such a challenge, y'all, but I am super excited. I have not been in school since 2019. Well, no, I was in school last year, but like in physical school, like actually having to get up in the morning for classes, since 2019, y'all. Like a full day of school, 2019. So this is going to be such a test. I'm so used to my own schedule, moving and grooving how I please, coming and going whenever I feel, getting up at whatever time I feel. But from 8 to, I don't remember if it's 3 or 4, Monday through Friday, I will be at cosmetology school. And I know I kind of talked to y'all about this when I dropped out of school. That was my rationale for dropping out of school. I said I'm gonna do something, y'all. I gotta have something. And I just think that cosmetology is the perfect fit. Like, I'm coming on here, I'm doing my hair, I'm doing my makeup, I'm talking to y'all about all this different stuff. For me to actually have my background, my credentials in all of this, that will only put the icing on the cake, and that will just, you know, elevate it so much more, because I'm gonna actually know what I'll be talking about, you know. Like, I'm not just coming on here bluffing. I ain't gonna cap. I already got a lot of knowledge in here. Let's talk about it. I learned a lot in cosmetology class because I took 3 years of cosmetology in high school. But this is only gonna make it like 10 times better. And I said it, like I know I said it last year and I could have been started, but now, like, when did I go? Like the week of my birthday, that's when I was kind of handling all the business. That is my top priority. Of course, I'm going to be practicing and stuff like that, but I don't want to put my hands in nobody's head until I have my credentials. I just feel like it's too much of a liability. You know, a name come with it. Everybody gonna want to come to you. You mess up one time, and you know, people are gonna want to slander your name and go on the internet and all that. So I just, you know, I want to have everything lined up before I ever start doing hair. So like I said, I'm going to be practicing on friends, family, maybe some of y'all. Like if I do a giveaway for a wig or something, like I really want to do a back to school, like giveaway or like hair makeover, nail, something like that. I might collab with my nail tech and get her to do somebody's nails or whatever, and you know, do some, and I'll do their hair. Like, I really want to do something because I love giving back to y'all. So I'm gonna be practicing hair. I know I say like I don't be feeling like doing hair, but once I get in school and I get settled, like, I don't know, it's just super exciting, and I'm finally glad that I finally took this step. I just wish I would have been did it like straight out of high school instead of waiting 2 or 3 years later. But I feel like it's just, you know, everything was a lesson. I've learned a lot over the course of the years, and I just think this is only going to get better. So that's my announcement. Originally I wasn't going to tell y'all I was going because I didn't have confidence in myself, and I was like, I don't know, like getting up early and all that, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But I really just sat and thought about it, and I was like, this is something that you've been wanting to do. This is something that you really want to do. And so as it got closer, I was like, let me go ahead and tell them, because I've been knowing that I'm going since like June, May release. So this was just like, you know, I started in September, and I just was wanting to tell y'all because I was really pondering on, should I tell them, should I wait till I graduate? Because I really wanted to wait till I graduated. I was gonna pop out with a fire photo shoot, like just, you know, my pop out album, like what's good. But I decided to go ahead and tell y'all, so that may hinder some of my content in the next coming year. Hopefully it doesn't, but I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be a very time consuming, stressful thing. I already know Monday through Friday 3 to 8, y'all, that's a whole 3 to 5, that's a whole job. So a lot of y'all have asked, like, are you doing Vlogmas? I personally do not know. I cannot confirm or deny that. It just kind of depends on how I settle into school and, you know, fill everything out. My goal is, what I'm shooting for is not to miss any days, because the less days that you miss and the more time you put in, the earlier you graduate. So like, I'm starting in September. The earliest I can graduate, if I'm very punctual and go all the time every day, I can graduate in June or July. So that's really what I'm shooting for, because I don't want my whole summer to be consumed with school next year. So that's my goal. Y'all just pray for your girl and hope that I make it through. And I'm really confident in this. I'm investing my money into this, so this is something obviously that I'm trying to take serious and really just elevate myself. I just want something, you know, I gotta have something on me, you know. I mean, YouTube is fun, YouTube is cool, this is what I love to do, but I've always stood by the fact that multiple streams of income is what you want to shoot for. You don't want to settle and put your eggs in one basket, because you never know, you know, algorithms change, stuff change. But if you have multiple, you know, waves that you can go, then you'll always be successful, because you have all this different stuff that you can do. My announcement of me going to school, I'm super excited. Hopefully, like, when I get to the part of like styling, I can get some of y'all to come to the class if you're local, to come and get your hair done or whatever, because you know they have it like set up where you can take appointments. I think that'll be so cute. Hopefully the school isn't strict or anything, because I really just want to vlog and just take this whole process and journey with me. I'm just super excited, y'all, and I have people that I know going with me, so I'm not like alone or anything. And I don't know, I'm ready. So that's what's coming up, and that's what's kind of clashing, my moving and school. So that's why I was really trying to rush and find something, because if I have to be out of here on August 21st and I have to start school, I think it's September 6th, it's gonna be kind of, that's like back to back. And anybody who moves or have moved, you already know, like, moving is like, takes months. I don't care what you say, like getting everything where it goes, putting stuff up, that stuff takes time. That is not like a weekend type of thing. And I'm not replacing any furniture, I'm not getting anything new. I said the most I might do is like change a couple of pictures. Like, I want to change my living room pictures and a good bit of pictures in throughout the house. But for the most part, I'm keeping everything that I already have. So that's one thing that's not a headache. I don't have to worry about like, oh, I need to order furniture, oh, I need to order this, order that. That's not even an issue. So yeah, that's like, I don't know. The next thing, which is my car. A lot of y'all have been asking and asking and asking and asking. I'm going to give a very brief summary on everything, because I do plan on doing a story time when I get my car back. Basically, if you don't know, I got hit in October 2021, which was last year. So it was a pretty big collision for the car. Like, my whole passenger side was messed up. but it sat for about a month and a half because I called Mercedes to get a recommendation for a collision center, and they recommended Classic Collisions. Classic Collision is I think it's kind of like a chain type of collision repair place because it's multiple ones. That's who they recommended me to, and it's right next to the Mercedes dealership in Augusta. So I was like, okay, yeah, they're probably, you know, official. And they were also Mercedes certified, so I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be, you know, they're gonna have my car in perfect condition, and I would rather go to them somewhere and risking my car not being in top tier perfection. So I took it to Classic. Well, I called Classic Collision, and they were like, yeah, we don't have any available appointments to December for them to actually take it. So that was just a waiting game from October. My car was just sitting till December. And so when they finally took my car, I got the estimation of about February 7th is when my car would be done. And so I was like, oh, that's no time. So a lot of people was texting me, and they was like, y'all, they take forever. They was like, they had my car for 2 months. So I'm thinking, okay, 2 months is not that bad for this car. Like, parts might have to take a minute to come in. I wasn't really tripping. But y'all, they have had my car for 7 months. 7 freaking months. Like, it's July now, and they have still had my car. So like I said, I'm not gonna go too deep into the whole story because I have a story time planned for that specifically. But just last Friday, I think it was my first time seeing my car since January. So, well, December 29th is when I drove my car up there for them to take it in. Friday was my first time seeing it in forever, and I was kind of nervous, y'all. No, I could not stop paying the car note. I have been paying the car note since October, and with no car, basically, is what I'm saying. So all y'all saying, like, do you get to not pay your car note? No, you have to pay your car note, even if you don't have the vehicle, because that don't have nothing to do with the people you paying the money to. So yes, I've been paying my high car note with no car, but that's okay. So I finally saw my car Friday. It looked new, it looked amazing. I personally decided not to take my car. I could have driven the car off the lot. She was like, it's fully drivable. However, there were minor things that they had to get shipped from Germany that would take about a week or two to arrive. And personally, I don't want to take my car unless it's completely done the way I gave it. Well, not the way I gave it to you, but the way I purchased it. And so she also recommended I would prefer for you to leave it here so we can finish everything off. So that just what made the most sense. So I ended up leaving it. As bad as I wanted to drive it home, because I haven't had it in so long, I've been through rental and rental, but I just had to make the cautious decision to just leave it. And so that's what I did. Hopefully I have it back by Friday or Monday, because she did say that the parts would get there about Monday. So about Friday, this Friday coming up. So hopefully if it is done by Friday, if not, I should be getting it back Monday. But it's just been a long time coming. I've just been kind of very sad about that situation, and it's not even that I'm materialistic or I just care about material things, but I really worked hard for that car, and that was like my first major purchase. And for it to get wrecked the way that it did, it broke my heart. Like, literally, it broke my heart. Like, I feel like the value of my car is gone. Not even to say that I would ever trade my car in, but I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know if I want to keep that car forever. Like, maybe I would want to downsize, or like maintenance may get too high for me and I don't want to pay for maintenance no more. Like, I want to trade my car in or something. Now, you know, with that crash on my, you know, Carfax or whatever, I kind of feel like the car is worthless. And I really hope like my car drives the same, it does everything the same, because y'all, that is a really, really nice car. And I just love that car. It fit me to the T. Like, it just, I loved it so much that I just, you know, I'm not gonna say like I put it above, but like, I don't know, it was my first thing that I got myself. Like, literally in my name, I paid for it. Like, I'm paying the payments, literally it's mine. So that was kind of sad, but it's kind of like, whatever, what can you do? It's not your fault. Everything happens for a reason. So hopefully I have it back in the next couple of weeks. But that's the update on the car. But really, that's all I had to update you all on. A lot of y'all be asking questions like, am I dating? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? the answer for that is I'm just living life. Like, I'm letting what come, whatever go. I'm not too pressed to date, but you know, I can have my fun or whatever, you know. Just, I can talk to people, I can do as I please. I'm grown. Like, that's just what I got going on. So like, y'all be want to know, like, do you just do listen, it's just live your life. Live your life. We young. I'm not too pressed to do all the, you know, I mean, it would be nice because I am a relationship type of girl, but like I said, I'm letting whatever come to me, and I'm not in a rush or pushing for anything major. So did I answer all of y'all questions? Did y'all get all the tea y'all needed to know? This was just really just an update, just so I can let y'all know what's coming in the upcoming months. As far as like a moving series, I don't know if I want to do it again, but then again, it's like I really want to do one because this is my first time by myself. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be very monumental, but I don't know. I gotta find somewhere to live first, y'all. It's very, very limited here in Augusta. So like, I've been looking all over Evans and Grovetown, even North Augusta. Like, I'm contemplating North Augusta. If you around this area, you know how close all this stuff is together. Like, right now I'm in a very nice area, and I kind of want to stay on this side of town. Know if I wouldn't do a moving series, only because I'm keeping all of my furniture, and I kind of done that year after year after year. So like, what I would probably do is like do a pack with me, or if I enhance some things or add some things, I might do like videos on that. But a whole like wall to wall, door for door, like apartment tour and all of that, I just don't feel like it's necessary. So I'm kind of in between. I don't know, but I would do a series like on me moving and looking for places, but it's very, very limited. Like, the realtor that I'm working with, I gave her my list, I gave her the rundown, like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. And she like you know, it's not the easiest to find stuff like that. Even apartments or like looking for houses to rent, it's not easy to find exactly what you want. So that's why I needed the help of somebody else, because I don't know, I know how to look for stuff, but I ain't gonna cap, like, I be on the buying side, and like when I'm on Zillow, the houses that you buy, they be like 700, 800, a million, like $700,000, $800,000 and $1 million. Like, I don't know who I think I am, but I want to be hopping off the porch living like Beyonce at 21, and I just can't do that. So that's why I needed a realtor to help me like look for everything and just, you know, make sure everything was the best fit. I did go on a tour this morning, and it was really, really nice. I didn't really see any pictures of it, but when I walked in, it's gorgeous. So I don't know if that's gonna be the move or not, but I will keep you guys updated as much as I can. Like I said, vlogs and stuff will be coming, but just know, like, I'm trying to get all my stuff in order, because I have a very, very small period of time before my life is about to get very, very busy. So I need to make sure that I'm spacing my time out and adequately doing what I need to do. I need to start packing, and I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing. So that's kind of the dilemma that I'm at now, but who knows? Like I said, God is going to help me work this out. Everything's going to work itself out, so I'm not even going to stress too bad about it. So yeah, I'm glad we had this talk. I love you all. Thank you all for watching. I have the hauls coming. I know the girls are like, what a hauls, what a hauls, what a hauls. I am actually about to sit down and make me about 3 carts for 3 different stores, so I can get y'all hauls, because I know how y'all do, you know, back to school and, you know, summer, fall type of wear. That's what I'm about to be looking for. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I love you all. I hope you guys got all the info y'all needed, and I will see you guys in my next freaking video.